Side to side, we gon' make you lose all inside your mind. Oh, we gon' get you through this, just for one more high. So baby, let's orbit tonight. We gon' make you move from side to side. We gon' make you lose all inside your mind. Oh, we gon' get you through this, just for one more high. So baby, let's orbit tonight.
Let's lose our mind.
Let me get funky.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say, baby, before you walk away. No, I'm in the war, I'm in the race, chasing the time. I've been meaning to find a way to face that I'm out in the waters every day, trying to keep my head above the waves, staying alive. And I don't mean to be the guy that wanna push you to the side, and all the line and not the lie, you know. So when I leave your shit alright, and you're only cycles in your head, baby, I'm just trying to stay ahead. Ooh, just stay alive. I'm not saying you got to go, but it's something you got to know. Stay alive. It's just something you got to know. Now lately we popping on the edge, and I kinda regret some things I said. I don't want you to leave, so stay instead, and I pay the price. In the morning we'll both be good and gone, and the world will continue moving on. But I swear that there ain't no other one, just staying alive. And I don't push it to the side. And all the light and not the lie, you know. So when I leave you shit alright, you're on your side, cause in your head, baby, I'm just trying to stay ahead. Oh, just stay alive. I'm not saying you got to go. But it's something you got to know. Stay alive. Just stay alive. Just stay alive. Just stay alive. It's just something you got to know. Just stay alive. We stand and watch the world go up in flames. We fight for love until we die in vain. When the sky is getting dark and we're broken in our hearts, when we build our own demise, from the ashes we will rise. When the Got wandering eyes that I seem to follow. Can only stay still for some time. I've never alone.
Again, why do you waste your light on me? Out of luck, can I keep my head above this time? Again, feeling the ground collapse on me. Blown around in a storm that only brings me down. Again, why does it feel so hard to breathe? Why does it feel so hard to breathe? So hard to breathe. Never found, but these voices bring me to my knees. Again, why do you waste your light on me? Again, feeling the ground collapse on me. Feeling the ground collapse on me.
Diving in, getting laid down, finding it out for myself. No one else can pull me out. Count to 10, clear my head now. Getting up, gonna go out just to see if I still know how. I can hardly feel, but I try to pretend. I put my hand on my heart just to see if I'm human. You hold your breath just to see if you can. When you've been broken, when you've been broken, could there be an answer in the hurt that's hurt me? Go on myself. I'm cold steel stainless. My glass half full. Always said don't suffer no fools. Serpents daydream. I bite, you call me lovely. Got a sweet tooth. I'm gonna get the sugar from you. When they say I'm a machine gun, I take it as a compliment. Honey, you should know I can be a weapon.
you with the heat right.
I can't seem to. I can't seem to.
Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. 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 Don't pause. Press play. I wanna hear what you got to say. Press play. Press play. I wanna hear what you got to say. Don't pause, press play. Press play. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. 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 Don't pause. Press play. I wanna hear what you got to say. Press play. Press play. Don't pause, press play.
This feels a little too perfect how we are now. You think I throw a little caution, but I don't want this to change. Been waiting too long for a moment like this. Said that you won't leave, better off with me. The kind of feeling I can't explain. Like how it feels drenched in the moonlight. Like how it feels under the stars. A step out of bounds with our own plight. A push towards the peace in the hearts. If it rains down all on us, drown out the noise, and I'll trust the mirror, mirror on the wall. Is it fair to watch me fall? Broken up in pieces. Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please if these broken memories are you and I will be okay. Like how it feels drenched in the moonlight, like how it feels under the stars. A step out of bounds with our own plight, a push towards the peace in the hearts. If it rains down all on us, drown out the noise, and I'll trust the mirror, mirror on the wall. Is it fair to watch me fall, broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please, if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly? Will it fix us? Mirror, mirror on the wall, is it fair to watch me fall, broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please, if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly? Mirror, mirror on the wall, is it fair to watch me fall, broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please, if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly? talk, every stolen kiss, every late night walk, every secret wish, every second chance, every time we dance underneath the light of the street lamp.
Last night still got us spinning like a record, yeah. Songs popping up, got us feeling like a second chance. Oh, I can feel those good things coming our way. Yeah, this is how we do it, this is how we change the circumstance. Tell me how you feel, 'cause you looking like you want it dance. Oh, I can feel those good things coming our way. Yeah, my oh my, we can do whatever. Yeah, I'm feeling fine as long as we're together. The future looks good. The future looks good. The future looks good on you. You're feeling alive. You got that look in your eyes. The future looks good on you.
Welcome back, folks. We got a little bit more action for you. Sorry for no casters in that first series, but we got some amazing talent, and by that I mean J-Bay, I'm just here for the ride. But right now, I believe we have the 2-seed Rochester Rhythm going against the 8-seed Bloomington Maulers. Going to be quite an interesting series. J-Bay, got any thoughts on this one?
Oh yeah, this is going to be an exciting one. Yeah, second-seeded Rochester looking to just widen the gap and qualify for LAN versus this Bloomington Maulers team that is just on the cusp. Every last regular season match counts as they're on the cusp of making LAN. Very physical team. This should be an exciting watch far.
Very, very much so. And I think moving real quick into predictions here. I don't want to chop any words up as we're a little bit behind already, but no big deal. I mean, you see teams sitting at the 2-seed in every league, and they're doing absolutely phenomenally. It's really close up there at the top. Brainerd obviously having a bit of room to work with, sitting at 83 points currently. Rochester just trying to lock in that second seed going into Major 2, where they're gonna try their best to push ahead into that first seed, but gotta stay where you are first to make that happen. And these two series they have tonight are definitely going to be very very detrimental to that. But if I had to make any claims on a winner here, I think Rochester's going to be able to take this 1-4. They just look so good. They look so solid. Being able to see them play over the last couple weeks, it's just they've closed a lot of the gaps that they started with at the beginning of the season.
I like that. I'm gonna make this interesting. I think this Bloomington team, they have a lot to play for right now, and they know it. And I know Clash wants to make LAN. I know the rest of his guys want to make LAN. I'm gonna take Clash and the two bros in, let's say, 5. Let's give it 5.
Close series regardless, but I think regardless of how things go, regardless of how it falls, it's going to be a very fun series to watch. I think we're about ready to get players in here. I believe we got Power, Flow, and Oibu on Rochester, and Clash, Bloodat, and Hero on Bloomington as we get into game number 1. Kickoff underway.
Yeah, as getting to the first few seconds here, Hero trying to slow down the play. Flow gets the beat out. Rochester already starting on offense. Flow trying to opt for the beat, saved out by Bloodat. Flash 15 power. Bloodat bringing the offense for the Maulers here early, getting physical already as he gets into mid-air demo on Oibu. This is the physicality that Bloomington needs to stand out and win this match. As Clash clears it out to the right. Bloomington stuck on the defensive half, but Clash slowing the play down a little bit, 50 out by Flow. Hero trying to get a bang here over to Bloodat. Back on offense for Bloomington. Bloodat can't quite. Met up by Oibu. Clash, 0 boost. Awkward back. Gets a good clear. As, yeah, Bloomington low boosts. That's almost on the net. And man, Bloomington back on the offense. Bloodat. Booted by Power and Far. This is already quite a solid start on offense for both these teams, don't you think?
Very much so, and as you stated, we are already seeing that physicality coming out from Bloomington. That's a very strong strategy that they have developed over the coming weeks, and already seeing it come out. They're not here to play. They're not here to put on a show. They're here to dominate, and already looking for an opportunity as Clash going to be the first one to score in game 1.
Unrelenting pressure from Bloomington. Bloodat the clear beat out. Gets a nice pass mid. Power just so awkward, and Clash just there trusting his guy, and Bloomington up 1-0.
I will say we have seen this Rochester team kind of they take a game to kind of get their engines going, get all warmed up and loosened, and I wouldn't be playing too confident as Bloomington yet, because that can very much happen. A turnaround can be very quick, and it can catch you off guard. You got to be ready for it, but already Bloomington trying to keep the pressure going in their favor. Power, no boost in the tank, gonna leave it for Flow. That one's gonna bounce off the corner. Clash, first one up, has a little bit of boost. Bloodat able to get their first hit off the backboard. Power with a great touch is able to send it back to that midfield line. Hero, 50 there again by Power. Oibu with another 50, a demo from Power. It's an open net for Rochester, and oh no, it's an own goal, as that one gonna tie the game up 1-1.
Oh my goodness. I mean, if you're Bloomington here, there's just really not much you can do here. Just a perfect demo by Rochester. Just bringing back the physicality, which is what you love to see for a Rochester response, as they come back 1-1, and we are 3 minutes left. Both teams tied at 1 goal apiece, and we are back to an even slate as Clash trying to get mid to Hero, can't quite find the connection. Oibu gets the clear out, forcing Bloodat on defense. Gets the beat out, nobody else there to follow, but Hero, full boost with a dream. What can he do? Trying to double him mid, can't quite. He's met by Flow. As Flow, 0 boost, trying to bring it back for Rochester. Power, pass mid, nobody there. Clash with the bang out. Oibu and Hero meet. Rochester corner as a Clash trying to get him mid. Anybody there? Nobody home for Bloomington. As I don't think they expected the miss on the back line as Flow. See what he can do as he's met by Bloodat. Ball awkward in the air for Power. Bloodat passes it back to Clash. As we're trying to see some more team plays here from both these squads. As Oibu gets it in mid. Bloodat no mid and Power, nobody back, and Rochester all of a sudden, just when you least expect it, finds the advantage goal here as he gets the beat out on Clash.
Just pure speed there from Power, getting it past one, getting it past that last defender, and able to send it into a wide open net. That's the turnaround I was talking about from this Rochester team. They take a little bit to get into the game, but once they're in the game, they are a massive force that is almost unstoppable. But Bloomington trying to make sure that they can prove me wrong, as an opportunity arising for them, but a big clear from Power is going to end that push early. Hero, great touch off the backboard, pass out to Clash, but no boost in the tank for them is going to make that difficult. A bit of a double commit. Bloodat in an awkward situation. Oibu with a shot on target, but Bloodat steadfast on defense, able to keep it away, as that one finding its way into no man's land. Power trying to find the cheeky angle, but no hit there. A demo from Power onto Hero on the way out. That's going to relieve some of that pressure that could be coming down this way. Flow with some mechanics, able to get it off the wall, but Hero's going to cut that one away. Oibu on their half, pass over to Power. That's just awkward plays all around from Rochester. A big mistake, very much taken advantage by Bloomington.
Just awkward in the corner here. Oibu and Power on top of each other, and Bloodat does a stellar job on capitalizing on mistakes there. And we are tied at 2 with just over a minute remaining. Can't wait to see how both these teams respond as Bloodat and Flow meet on the kickoff. Power with the cheat. Awkward for Hero, but gets the save. Bumped on net. As Oibu looking to get it back for Rochester. Flow with the shot. Met mid. Nobody back for Bloomington as Clash clears it out. Has it up. What can he do? Oibu up. It's the 50 out. Hero there to follow. Anybody up for Bloomington? Not quite. Bloodat 0 boost. So trying to get a mid for Hero. Hero opting to fake it for a teammate. As Oibu looking to bring it back for Rochester. Power there on the shot. Bloodat with the save. Tries to follow here. As met by Flow immediately. Clash pops it up. Oibu on the back wall looking to clear. As 30 seconds remaining for these two teams. Far. What are we going to see here?
It's tough. Both teams have had great plays, and both teams have had dire mistakes. Some of them going unpunished, some of them very much taking advantage of Power. Almost able to find the double tap there. Just not enough fuel in the tank to get the angle they were looking for. This one just trying to clear away, trying to prevent the 0-second goal. Power pass up to Oibu, up off the wall. Pass back out mid, but no Power there. Sends that out to no man's land. Overtime in game one. This is... I said this was going to be a good series, and this is definitely, they're definitely showing out here.
Definitely has not disappointed. That's almost an own goal from Clash. Bringing it back here as game one overtime's always electric as Bloodat up looking for the beat on Flow. Power banging it. Hero opting to leave for Clash. So Clash slowing the play down. That's something he does very well. He's getting a 50 with Oibu. And Hero trying to get a touch mid. Good touch. Anybody there for Bloomington? No, not quite, but they're still on the offense. Rochester on their back foot right now. Flow trying to get a 50 off Clash. Gets a good beat. Hero on the turn. Trying to get a pass mid. Stuck in Rochester's corner right now. There's a Clash meeting Power mid. Oibu gonna have a free bang here. Hero on the turn. Has some boost. Tries to get a mid. Can't quite. Oibu with the 50 out, but Bloomington striking on offense so far this overtime as Rochester just looking for an escape here far.
It seems like we've been on that orange half for the vast majority of this overtime. We're finally able to see that Bloomington side, but only for a brief moment. Already back to that Rochester quarter as Power up off the backboard. Going for the reset, immediately beat by Clash. Flow just trying to keep it out of the shooting lane. Oibu with control, but lose it away to Clash. That one's on target, but an easy save for Flow. Just going to keep going with this one. Go for the wall pinch. Able to get some speed on it. A great 50 there to follow it up. That's going to roll straight down off the backboard. Clash able to get a solid touch, but Oibu on the challenge. Trying to pass out mid, but Hero with speed is able to get it cleared. Power, a big 50 out mid. Flow looking for the shot. Gets a 50 on two of them. This is an opportunity for Rochester. They just got to put it on target, and it's going to be Oibu taking it away in game one.
And what an overtime. Unfortunate double commit from the Maulers left nobody back, and Oibu just meets Bloodat with no boost. As Rochester, that's a game that they needed to get. That's a huge momentum shift in their favor. And Far, what do you expect to see this game too?
It's got to be a bit of a turnaround here for this Bloomington team. They had a lot of offensive pressure. I mean, Clash alone having 6 shots to themselves, totaling 7 for the Maulers between all 3 players. I mean, they have the offensive pressure. They have the rotations that they need. It's just on their back foot. They cannot stand up as long as this Rochester team has been able to on that defensive line, just trying to make sure we always have a player in, and a couple of really bad mistakes ended up losing them the game here. They've got to make sure they're mopping those up.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but this Bloomington team is regarded as very physical, but I think Rochester brought out more physicality that game one.
I would agree with you on that, especially towards that back half. They definitely had a little bit more get in their face mentality, and it definitely played out for them. I think also just Rochester being able to control the boost game a lot more than that Bloomington team is. It was definitely a big factor in their win here in game one. So they have all the notes they need for Bloomington. They've just got to put it into action here.
Right, as we go to Forbidden Temple for this game too, I'm excited to see the adjustments they make. I am looking forward to hopefully a long series here as Hero's going to meet Oibu on the kickoff, and we are going into game 2 as kickoff goes to Power. Power has some space in the air, clashes up. Power gets the reset off the backboard. No follow-up from Rochester, but Oibu keeping the pressure up. Flow just reads it to the corner as Oibu continuing to pop it. Clash is up with low boosts, puts a shot on, saved out by Power. Hero there on the follow. Mid, double commit for Rochester, and Bloomington up early as Bloodat beats out 2 there and responds immediately.
That was just a tough spot. You expect Power to be able to get that touch, and it's just a little bit out of reach, and a double commit on that back line is going to just seal the deal there for Bloomington. A great start for them. You can already see the adjustment that they have made from that game 1 loss, and now as we see them trying to get another clash, just playing it slow, playing control pass to Blaudat. Blaudat with some control of their own, hits it off the backboard. That's out mid. Hero with the finish. What a team play coming from the Maulers.
That's a beautiful connection that you love to see. Or clash to Blaudat. Blaudat getting the beautiful touch mid, and Hero just there to clean it up. That is a stellar adjustment to see from Bloomington as they are up already by an insurance goal 30 seconds into this game as Flash and Power meet on the kickoff. Blaudat with boost, just opts to bang it. Flow, dangerous miss. Anybody there for Bloomington? Blaudat gets a 50. As it's a kill for Oibu and Power. Gonna beat Hero on the Maulers half, and Rochester looking to respond here as Power tries to get a mid, can't quite. It's mid. Anybody home for Rochester? Flow, no! That is one that Rochester would like back far.
Oh man, heartbreaking for them. They've been on their back foot for this entire game. They finally get the opportunity, and it's just so close but so far away. And now it's a turnaround, a counterattack coming from the Maulers. You do not want to have an opportunity that close and have it end up in your own net. That would just be a big tilter there. Shot coming from Oibu. That one's going to connect, cutting that insurance down by 1.
I knew they were going to get that one back as Flo gets the 50 to the corner, leaves it for Oibu, and Rochester definitely feeling better about that as now we got ourselves a game here. Got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Bloomington got to hang on here if they want to respond and win this game too. As Hero on the cheat. Flash with a little bit of space, tries to get him mid. As Oibu clears it out. Hero, not quite the pinch he wanted, but 2 commit for Rochester here. As nobody back for Rochester. Oibu, low boost back, cannot quite. As Blaudat, low boost, opts to pass it to Hero. As Bloomington really looking for that insurance goal again. Is a little bit awkward for Power, but he has some control. Up goes Blaudat, can't quite get a touch there, but gets a good force. Oibu low boost, looking to find a teammate. Flow there, can't quite kill on Oibu as Power clears it out, and Bloomington desperately looking for that insurance goal. As Hero low boost, can't quite get a good touch there. As Blaudat awkward on the Bloomington half. So Power obsolete for Oibu. Anybody there for Rochester can't quite clash. And see Flo trying to slow the play down here. So it gets a reset. Hero low boost once again. As far it seems like Bloomington trying to generate as much offense as they can here, but just doesn't seem like they can find the boost for the plays that they want.
It's harder to score from that back half.
Oh.
Flow with the redirect off the backboard to tie the game up. I was about to start talking like, hey, it's hard to score from your own half, and that's the entire plan for Bloomington here, but it's also hard to defend when you have somebody crawling across your backboard like a spider, just able to get a redirect like that. And now a tie game. Bloomington had so much offensive pressure for the majority of this game, but Rochester just able to take advantage of what little opportunities they've been given. Hero playing off the backboard. Power able to get an immediate touch, clear that away, trying to challenge Blaudat a little bit too high. That's a big 50 and a double. What are these shots coming from these teams here?
Blaudat, are you kidding me? What a response here as gets the really awkward double tap, but just there at the right place, the right time. That is a huge momentum shift in favor of Bloomington.
I mean, like, the post, let's be honest, the post is the best defender in Rocket League. I think that player has more saves than anybody else in history and never will be, but that was just an absolute alley-oop up to the double, and wow, a big turnaround there for this Bloomington team. They were starting to look like they were struggling under this Rochester pressure, but now they've turned it around once again. Hero, big shot downfield. Power able to get it cleared, but demoed for their efforts. Now Blaudat just trying to keep the play going. Flow with a great touch. Oibu looking for the redirect. Hero able to get the stop, but it's not enough to clear it away. A tie game once again. This has just been a slugfest.
Power and the Rhythm are not done yet. Forces an awkward touch out of Hero, and Power with the little boost he has left can finish it. As we are in a very similar situation to game 1. We are tied with around a minute left on the clock.
And all right, and already getting that physicality we know them for, but it ends up getting punished. A little bit of an overextension there from Bloomington is going to end up getting them scored on, now down a goal. I believe this is the first time we've seen them in this situation for this game too, and it's just so hard to tell what's going to happen next. This game has been so back and forth. It's been Bloomington with the heavy pressure, constantly having something onto that Rochester net, and then it turns around, and now it's back and forth, and now it's just, we're back to those very little mistakes that are getting hard punished by both teams, as we already have another look here. That one's going to find its way out mid. Flash, great clear, but Flo immediately on the challenge. Blaudet just trying to keep it away from the shooting lane. Has a reset, is able to get it, gets the double reset actually, but bumped away. Hero, Oibu trying to get it clear there, but not quite able to get there. 2 defenders on the backboard there, very awkward, but still great solid touches, able to get it away from that net. Oibu, no boost in the tank, gets it past one. A big 50 is going to send it out to the other side. Bloomington in danger here. They've got to get something going quick if they want to get back into this game. Power looking for the double. It goes just a little bit high, but Oibu going to be there to mop up.
Rochester's running away with this game too. Power, beautiful double down, as Oibu there to finish it up. Good team play out of Rochester, as that's an insurance goal they're really looking to get. And yeah, Bloomington had that risky demo overextension for their 4th goal. I'm wondering if they're gonna maybe dial it back a little bit, but I hope they do not. I love physicality, as Bloomington needs to find something that works here. They have 15 seconds to score 2. Hero, huge fake. Tries to get it mid, cannot quite get the bump on Power, as Clash has another one mid. Anybody home? Not quite. There's 6 seconds left on the clock. Bloomington needs something right now. Clash, shot on, saved out, and that is going to be game 2 in favor of the Rhythm.
Oh man, the squishy save to cap it off. Actually, they're not doing it. Oibu's going to try and get another one in the back of the net. Try and send a message here. That one would have probably gone in, but just not enough power. That one's going to fall to the ground. Rochester up by 2 now. This is a big test for this Bloomington team. They have to make something happen here. How do you recover after going down 2 games against an opponent that you know you can beat? They have proven it multiple times that they're able to go against this Rochester roster and perform incredibly well. It's just being able to keep that consistent pressure, being able to keep everything going as smoothly as possible, and it's just those tiny mistakes that they've been making have been just hard punished every single time. They've got to find a response here.
Yeah, I'm sure they know that too. I'm sure that they're definitely not out of the woods yet. They know that a reverse sweep is very much possible here. I think they're talking about that similar to what we're talking about right now. Just their aggression. They're confident. They're still confident. They know what they need to do to win. As looking at the stats here. If I do the math correctly, it looks like the Maulers outshot the Rhythm there. Actually, dead even.
10-10, I believe, actually.
Yeah. As we are going to DFH for game number 3. As like I was saying, Bloomington, they have the aggression. They just need to capitalize. As Hero meets. I bet Clash up with the clear. Blaudet, awkward touch out. Flo trying to get a mid. Missed touch, tries to get a mid still. It's awkward for Bloomington already, as still on their half. Blaudet, no boost. Stuck in air jail, as has to play it slow here. Low boost, gets a flick over Flo. As that's a pass mid. Clash, beautiful slot in Bloomington. Similar to last game, already up by 1.
This is how we've seen them start. They start every game very, very hot. They usually get a goal. I believe they've gotten their first goal within those first 30 seconds in all 3 games, and just proving it again. They have a good start. They are able to strategize and adapt to what Rochester does, but then Rochester is able to immediately counter with something that is able to do whatever they need to make sure they are able to secure the win. They've got to make sure that they don't let Rochester get that counter strategy in place, as this one already looking pretty dangerous. Blaudet with some great speed is able to get that shot away from Oibu. Power, last man back, is gonna have to play this one a little bit awkward. Blaudat with phenomenal control is able to sneak it over and under the post. That's 2 now for Bloomington.
Blaudat has been shining mechanically this series, and when Bloomington needs him most, he's showing up right now. Yeah, Bloomington up by an insurance goal, but as we saw last game, that means nothing to this Rochester Rhythm team. As Oibu up meets Hero, gets a flip, tries to get under Clash, can't quite. As Flow on the ceiling, tries to get a double down and cannot quite. Was looking to find the response there as Power trying to keep the pressure up for the Rhythm. Flow back with boost, gets beat out by Blaudat. Only Oibu back for the Rhythm as this might be an open net for Hero, and he slots it. Caught the Rhythm overextended, and Bloomington up by 3 now.
This is what Bloomington need. They were able to get some consistency and some good goals early on in the last 2 games, but now they're just continuing the push, continuing the effort. If they're gonna turn it around in the game, let's just score as many as we can early on so that the deficit is too big to close. And that has definitely been a showing strategy here. That one almost finding its way into the Bloomington net actually, as now Flow. Great touch over the last defender, but not quite on target. Power trying to get that back mid, ends up sneaking just under the ball. Oibu, great pass out mid, but no one there to take advantage. Flow just a little bit too far back, and an opportunity there for Rochester unfortunately goes unredeemed. Hero playing off the wall, no boost to work with. That one's going to get past the backboard defender. That one's going to get past the last defender, but no one there to capitalize. I don't blame Bloomington for not being able to get that. That's not something you would expect out of a defense as strong as Rochester's, but Flow playing off the wall, not able to get much other than that. Oibu getting some physicality going, a great touch from Power, looking to mop it up, is able to get it. It's floating around on the post, in and out, and in and out, and it's cleared away. Rochester, you cannot get closer than that without scoring. How does that happen?
That is a huge momentum killer as Bloomington. Hero looking for the bump. Flow dodges it. As they're still thinking about what went wrong. Why they don't have 1 goal on the scoreboard right now as Oibu flicks it over Clash. Oibu trying to get him mid with the low boost that he has. Power opting to take it over. Flow on the turn. Can he get it left to Oibu? Cannot quite. Met out by Hero. Hero trying to use the rest of his boost to get a touch on that. Can't quite. Blaudat. Met by 2 on the Rhythm side. Hero bangs it out. Rochester unrelenting on the offensive side right now as Hero finally gets down the Rochester half. Power up. Gets it back mid. Trying to get a Goomba stop on Blaudat. Can't quite. There's a... Got Oibu. Low boost. Gets a bang out. Clash is up. Tries to get a 50 on Flow. Flow to Oibu. Oibu low boost. Can't quite get a touch on the ball yet, but it can still take some space. Can't quite. As a pre-jump by Oibu. Power last one back. As far the time is ticking, and this is starting to look pretty good for Bloomington here.
The turnaround is starting to happen for them, but they've still got a lot of time on that clock. As you said, there's the potential for them to end up losing it here is still there, and you do not want to risk it against this Rochester team. We've seen them be able to score a lot of goals within a short amount of time. Do not let up the pressure here, as now we enter into the final minute. Lots of demos happening across the field from both teams, just trying to make sure no plays are able to form for either side. Blaudat leaving it for Hero here with a great clear out. Power, last man back, able to get a solid touch off the wall. Hero's still on that, able to get it cleared out. Bit of a miscomm there coming from Rochester. Could be deadly for them, but Oibu able to get the save. Flow getting the demo on Clash. That's going to be an opportunity here for Rochester. Just got to put it on target. Gets cleared away by Blaudat. 30 seconds left here for them. They've got to get something going now if they want to take this series away. As now Oibu up off the backboard, plenty of control, gets the reset over Hero, trying to go for the 50 on Clash, not quite able to reach it. Flow going to be the one to pick this one up. Great challenge there. Blaudat going to be the one to pick this one up at the midfield line. Blaudat gets it over the last defender. No one there to take advantage. Final 10 seconds here. Hero putting that one on target. Oibu with a solid save. That one's finding its way on target too. Flow picking up a save now, as this one too little too late for Rochester, and now a big turnaround for Bloomington. This is something they desperately needed after those first 2 games.
Yeah, great response for them. I'd be lying if I said I didn't expect this. This is definitely a much improved response from the Malos team. As I saw a lot of physicality. I saw Hero step up on the physicality. Just overall, their team plays just seemed like they were more connected. Definitely outshot the rhythm there. As just forcing them on their defensive half. And yeah, Far, this is a huge momentum shift, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a game 5 here.
The potential is definitely there, and Rochester now, the ball is very much in their court. How do you respond to you had so much strength in those first 2 games, and now just with some very unfortunate circumstances, I feel like a fair amount of those shots should have gone in, especially that one that was just bouncing around on the goal line. That one, again, that was just a heartbreaker. That's got to be, I feel like anybody playing, regardless of skill level or mentality, that would have been a little bit of a tilter for them, but just got to brush it off. Let's go into this next game. We still just have to win 1. They have to win 2. We have the advantage. Let's just play our game, play it safe. Let's take this one away. That's probably the mentality that Rochester is going to have going into this game 4.
Yeah, absolutely. So...
little bit of a delay.
We're good to go now. But yeah, I highly admire the mental fortitude of the rhythm. I think that's not going to phase them one bit. I think there's a definitely a good chance this game's going to be closer. As there's a fake kickoff coming out almost immediately as Power tries to keep it on the offense for the rhythm as Clash is up off the backboard. Oibu up to get the clear to the corner. Low gets a good touch out. Oibu bumped off the play. Bladat, is that in? It is. What a slap from Bladat. You are filthy.
Oh man, and like we've seen Bladat been doing this all series, kind of playing in the background a little bit, but especially in game 3 and now already starting off game 4, that shooting has been lethal coming from Bladat. You cannot let Bladat have those opportunities to find it on target. Is that one almost finding in? We are not even 30 seconds in, and Oibu already picking up a savior medal. I mean, how do you have that much offensive pressure going into a series where you're not? It was a rough start for them, and now just being able to turn it around so well, it's just showing the mentality is able to just stay level, don't get tilted, don't get upset. It's a great showing here from Bloomington. Hero trying to find a shot on target there. That one's going to go right to Oibu, however, is now Flash up off the corner, immediately cleared away by Power. A big bump there. That's an opportunity here for Bloomington, but no one there to take advantage. Hero still playing control, has a little bit of boost, going to go for the Doomsday. It's in front of the net, but again, we're starting to see some opportunities for Bloomington where they're not expecting to have the opportunity to score, and it's just free for them, but no one's there to take advantage, and they've got to maybe just tightening up the rotations will do them some good here.
Yeah, with the way this Bloomington team is bringing offense, you would not think that they started the series out 0-2. As Bladat trying to bring a double down, cannot quite make contact with the ball there. As Bloomington still on the offense. Power trying to get as much space as possible, going for a ground pitch met by Bladat. Bladat on the ball again. What can he do? Nothing quite. Hero misses the touch. Clash awkward as last. Slowing the play down as he's bumped off by Flo. Oibu bringing it back. Bladat up, clears it to the side. As up, Power cleared out once again by Bladat. Oibu shot saved out. Clash, no boost. Flo bangs it mid. Bladat only one up. Has the flip, can't quite do much as he's low on boost. As Oibu met by Hero there. As Power to the corner, Bladat. Can't quite Rochester on the offense here. So that's a miss. Oibu last, gets bumped off. Clash has a free bang over to Bladat. And Hero. Men in the midfield, a little awkward for both teams right now, is cleared out by Bladat. Flo on the touch of the corner. Can he get another? Yes, he can. That's a miss by Clash. Flo, low boost, trying to do what he can, try to play a 50 here. As works in favor of the rhythm of Bladat. There to clear. As that is a dog Clash when you least expect it. Bloomington gets the insurance goal here.
Oh man, the muscles showing from Clash right there. Nope, that's going right back where it came from. You're not getting that one away. Bloomington, a little bit of a slower start on the scoring. We usually see them scoring a lot within those first minute 30 seconds, but now it's just kind of just constant pressure, constant aggression coming from them, and it's giving them the opportunities. That one finding its way on target from Power, but cleared away by Hero, is now up off the ceiling, able to get it past one attacker, Flow. Going at this one a little bit awkward, a little bit too much height right there. Is going to make that a little bit more difficult. Blaudat playing downfield, only 8 boosts to work with. What can he do with it? Able to get it past one with that fake, but now still on the ball actually, as Hero trying to mop up a pass right there, not going to be able to make it happen. Clash, a great clear. Plenty of time to work with there. Plenty of boost to try and keep the play going. Not quite able to find it as now. Big pinch there coming from Power. Follow up from Flow. Blaudat able to get it off the wall, however, keep it in Rochester territory. Oibu pass down to Power. Power with a great touch, but loses control. A little too heavy-handed there. Big 50 out mid, but no one there to take advantage of the shot. And it feels like these last couple games have been super intense and super aggressive and super physical. And now it feels like both these teams are just playing it super safe.
Yeah, you've got to, as we get to a minute left on the clock here, you got to think, Rhythm have gone over 9 minutes without scoring a goal in a series that they started out 2-0 on. They're starting to enter some dangerous territory. Here is Blaudat, cannot quite find the angle. As, yeah, Bloomington unrelenting on the offense here. Flash trying to get a mid, can't quite. Leaves it for Blaudat with boost. As, Bloomington not stopping on the offense here. They want to just have the momentum as much on their side as possible. As 30 seconds left, Rochester needs to make something happen here if they don't want to force a game 5. As Hero to Blaudat. Not quite. As still awkward for the Rhythm here. As looks like yeah, Bloomington bringing back the physicality, just buying as much time as they can, just not letting Rochester on that ball. As Clash. Blaudat met by Power. Power needs to make something happen here right now as Oibu. First goal for Rochester in over around 10 minutes and comes at a good time. Still winnable for Rochester, but they need a miracle to happen.
They do indeed, and we've seen it happen before where a team is able to score with these very few seconds left. It's a good kickoff for them actually. Power gets bumped in the air, able to recover. It's on target. It finds its way, but Blaudat able to get the save. Not out of danger yet is Bloomington. Blaudat, another clear downfield, just trying to keep the ball up. Flow, no boost in the tank. That one's going to get cleared away. Power trying to keep it up, but Bloomington in full force after going down 0-2 to this Rochester team have now forced a game 5. What do you do if you're Rochester after everything that's just happened?
What you do if you're Rochester, you just simply forget the last 2 games, no matter how hard it is. That's just something you need to do. You just need to consider this a best of 1. Just refresh, start over mentally. Just forget about anything that's happened. Their offense those last 2 games, they've gotten 1 goal combined, games 3 and 4. But you just simply need to go next. As yeah, Bloomington once again bringing the pressure. Outshot 9-6 that game, and they are looking to complete a reverse sweep. As yeah, looking quite dominant. As yeah, just overall good team plays, good physicality. It's just a huge response from Bloomington.
It's definitely well needed. They were, unfortunately for them, defeated by the Bemidji Lumberjacks earlier tonight in a 3-1. So this game is very detrimental for them. If they're able to win here in Game 5, that will push them up to 49 points, tying with Minneapolis for that 8 seed. I'm not entirely familiar with how their tiebreaker would shake out, but this is definitely, regardless of who would win that tiebreaker, this is huge for them. They need this win. They need this reverse sweep to get back into that contention for land.
As we're on Champions Field for this Game 5, Rochester on the offense. Oibu off the backboard. Clash needs a touch here, gets it. So gets the bang out. As low boost, can't really work with much as Oibu gets it back on his half. Blaudat with the touch to the side. Can Hero read it? Nope, met by Flow. Flow with the kill as that is open. Oibu cannot quite. Was playing the 50 there as Flow on the turn with the shot. saved out. We have a Rule 1 on the field between Power and Bloodat, as that is just going to roll in. I'm not sure if Bloomington had enough time to react to the Rule 1 there. As Rochester, definitely pumped about that. This is the first lead they've had in a while, as they are up by 1, 30 seconds into this game.
They definitely needed it. They needed a lead after those last 2 games. It's been a bit of a rough go for them after those first 2 wins. Now, Flo trying to find one on target. That's barred down and in. And now it's like a complete role reversal. It was Bloomington scoring early in all of these games, and now Rochester just completely flipping the script and getting the early insurance. Not even a minute in yet, and now Bloomington, I feel like that's got to shake you a little bit. Like, you were doing incredibly well over those last 2 games, and now Rochester is just coming out with a little bit of anger, trying to make it known that we should not have lost those games. We are here to try and take this one away and get those points away from you.
And that mental fortitude is incredibly admirable. As, yeah, Bloomington caught on their back foot early here. Power tries to get a pass out to Oibu. Oibu past mid. Power up with low boost. Beat out by Hero. As Flo gets the beat on 2. Is anybody back for Bloomington? Hero back with no boost. Who wins this fight? Oibu! 3 goals for Rochester in this first minute of play. And doing just as I said, it seems like they forgot about games 3 and 4. As they're starting to remember who they are, remember who they are on offense, and they know this is winnable. They're definitely acting like it. As Bloomington, yeah, back foot super early here as Clash has some control in the air, tries to get a mid, saved out by Power. Huge save there. Power with the pinch backwards, a little bit awkward for both teams right now as it's in their corner. As Rochester kind of a little bit low boost here. Still awkward for Rochester. Anybody up for Bloomington? Hero cannot quite. Oh no, that is the one that Bloomington needed. As Clash tries to bring it back. Cleared out by Flo. Bloodat opting to lead for Hero. Hero met up by Power. As Hero trying to desperately to get this mid, but Power or Rhythm, well-oiled machine on defense right now.
Incredibly well, as again a big turnaround for them after those first 2 games. Those were a little rough for them, especially with the opportunities that they were given, especially in that game 3. They just couldn't capitalize on. They're trying to recover the goals that they had missed in that one, and Flo just trying to rub salt in the wound here. Now up by 4. Bloomington, what goes through your brain here when you had such a strong comeback, and now the team that you were just drowning and not allowing to score for almost 2 full games has now taken the lead over you by 3 as Caster Curse. Perfect timing right there from that. I don't know anymore. I need to stop talking, otherwise it's gonna be back and forth.
Yeah, you know, to answer your earlier question, it is definitely a gut punch, but yeah, Bloomington not done yet, as we can see here. 3 minutes left on the clock. Over half the game left. We've seen Bloomington score goals in much shorter time than 3 minutes as Clash gets in mid. Flo, awkward, no boost. Hero going to be first to this ball. Tries to get it back mid. Bloodat cannot quite turn. Low boost. As Hero desperately trying to keep this ball mid. Power with control. Gets it over Clash. Bloodat back for the save. As Bloomington not quite done yet. Pass mid. Met out by Oibu. Huge interception by him. Kill on the back line. Power. Saved out by Bloodat. In a desperate attempt on defense here is Hero met up by Power. Rhythm not done yet. Power, does he have the double? Not quite. As gets the bump on the back line. Bloodat there to save. As Flo gets 50 down by Oibu, and goodness, Rhythm just are unrelenting on offense. They are not done. They want as many goals as possible here.
It's just been pure muscle coming from Rochester in this game. I feel like that's the third 50-50 goal we've seen just in this game alone from this Rochester team. That is such a bizarre thing to see, but it's amazing to see how much they are able to just control those aspects. I mean, they get 50-50 as a name for a reason. They're usually about even on chances for winning them, but now a breakaway opportunity here for Bloomington. They've got to get something, but no one there to take advantage. Power with a big clear away. Great touch to get that Goalie sent to the blue half. That one almost finding its way into the net, just a little bit too much speed. No one there to take advantage. A big 50. That's going to bounce down. Power immediately there. Able to sneak it past one attacker. Bladat gets a 50 with Flow. Last man is demoed. It's a wide open net here, and Oibu going to steal the goal away from Flow, but now that is 6 for Rochester.
Rightful goal steal by Oibu here. Got the demo that Rochester needed to get this goal here. As Power does not like that in the chat, but yeah, Rochester in a series that was so close now finds their rhythm, pun intended. As they're now looking for Brazil territory here. As minute left, game 5 here. Oibu grabs the boost, has a little bit of control. Met out by Bladat. As yeah, you just wonder what goes through the mind of Bloomington here. It's so dominant games 3 and 4, and just all of a sudden Rochester finds their way back into this series as Bladat gets it over one, gets a demo for his efforts as Oibu trying to get this on net. Clash pops it over Oibu. A little bit of a double commit for the rhythm there as Hero on the pre-jump can't quite get it. Flow. Flash has to be back on the back line for defense here with the save. As 30 seconds left on the clock here. Bloomington seems like Rochester's running away with this series. Anything can happen, you know? As Bladat up gets the beat. We won the clear, and yeah, Rochester playing very relaxed, just trying to buy as much time as they can here. As yeah, 10 seconds left, and far in a series that was so close, ends up going Rochester's way.
And this is something that you not come to expect, but is a more likely possibility, just because we've seen a lot of series happen recently. Oh no, not the Brazil! No way! Just trying to put the icing on the cake right there. Oibu getting that last goal, making the Brazil happen with 0 seconds on the clock. But I mean, yeah, like it was a very strong start for Rochester, and then they have such a tough time trying to finish the series and take that third game away. Bloomington again able to start them for almost 3 full games, and then you come out and do this. I mean, it makes you think a little bit. Was this just for the cinema? Was this just for the show to make it a little more entertaining?
I do not think so. I think, yeah, Bloomington, they had a lot on the line. They knew it. They played well. They played their hearts out. Just that, yeah, Rochester with that game 5 adjustment. I'm not sure what gameplay related they did. It was just really good physicality, just really good team plays on the offense there. But yeah, just the most important aspect of them was their mentality going into that game 5. Just being dominated 2 straight games, going into a game 5 where it's a best of 1 at that point. Just incredibly admirable mental from them to finish that series.
Very much so. A big congratulations to the Rochester Rhythm, able to, I believe they have one more series tonight. They will be playing Fargo. Actually, right about now, if I'm not mistaken. They're going to immediately jump into that next series. But I mean, what a better series to come from going into that one to try and close out your regular season before Major 2. But I believe that will do it for us for this series. We've got 2 more for you tonight. Up next is going to be the Minneapolis Miracles going against the Chicago. I am struggling. The Chicago Jungle. I apologize, but yep, it's going to be a couple more great series. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
call. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
I can't get you to focus. I just need to know your motives. You already know I'm broken. It's like you never noticed. You're stuck in hypnosis. I'm stuck feeling hopeless. I watch you getting drunk on us whilst I sit here sober. I feel so alone, even when I'm with you. That's why I wanna get away, but you ask me to stay, and I can't say no. I can't say no to you. That's why I wanna get away, but you ask me to stay, and I can't say no. I can't say no to you. I can't say no. I just can't say no. I just You're doing this on purpose, so pretty on the surface, but a devil underneath. Now you got me hurting. Maybe I deserve it, cause I don't wanna leave. I watch you getting drunk on us whilst I sit here sober. I feel so alone, even when I'm with you. That's why I wanna get away, but you ask me to stay, and I can't say no. I can't say no to you. That's why I wanna get away, but you ask me to stay, and I can't say no. I can't say no to you. I can't say no. disappear.
see it all, no.
Tell me that you wanna try this out. Let you take over my mind now. I'm starting to break. I'm starting to break. I'm starting to break down. Watch all of my bones fall to the ground. You could be the one that I'm all about, but I'm starting to break. I'm starting to break down. Break down. Break down. Could be the one that I'm
I can be a weapon.